Hey guys. Okay, well, it's dark. Obviously, it's like 11 o'clock. Well, I sat. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can sit closer to the light so I can get eaten alive by bugs out here. Okay. This is so creepy. Oh, that's just this part of the chair. Okay, anyway. Okay, you guys, my heart is beating so fast right now. I was so freaked out for a second. Anyway, okay. So, well, I was sitting in my house I was in my room with my dad. And I thought, why do I have to wait till tomorrow to do the video? I'll just do it now. But there's somebody in every room of the house practically. So I decided to come sit outside in the dining room chair. And we have a patio table. Can you see it? But the wind was really bad one day, and so my dad put the chairs in the garage, and we're just too lazy to put them back up. Anyway, so I'm doing this video. I don't know why. Why am I doing this video? Because Casey, okay. I think it's Casey because you said you pronounce it like Casey. I hope it's Casey and not Cassie. I think it's not Cassie because you said people always think it's Cassie. Anyway, Casey asked me to do a video. Excuse me, that was rude. Well, Casey's gonna go to NDSU in a year, and that'll be really exciting. And we'll party, green and gold, and it's really cool. And even though she doesn't reply to half of my posts, that's okay. I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm sorry. And then Rachel, okay, so I forget what your original URL was, and then all of a sudden you disappeared, and then it was Peanut Butter Queen, and I was all used to that, and now it's Endure. You guys change your URLs too much. Anyway. But Rachel's really cool, and I really like her clothes and her room, and I invited myself to a sleepover at her house, which is never going to happen, but in my imaginary world it will. And, Suzanne, who's in California, sorry, it's like really, there's a lot of bugs, and so I'm real itchy. Very itchy, really itchy. Anyway. You guys, I'm so awkward. And I'm not filming this a second time. So, I'm just gonna have to absorb all of my awkwardness. Sorry, you like can't see my face. Okay, it's the patio light. You see it? I'm showing it upside down. Hope nobody gets dizzy. Okay. Oh, there we go. Suzanne lives in California and sorry, I sound very Valley girl there. She's pretty much my long lost twin because we think the same things about everything all the time, mostly, except she likes hiking and I don't. And she likes running and I don't. I'm trying to like it, but it's just not. I don't know. And I have flat feet, so that doesn't really help either. But no, we're basically the same. And so, but those aren't my three favorite blogs. I don't want anyone to be like, wow, she doesn't love me. Because I do. I have a lot of favorites, and I try not to, like, make favorites. Also, this whole Tumblr crushes thing, I don't know why they pick your top 9, because they make it seem like you only follow 9 blogs. Like, what? Anyway. Oh, sorry. I guess that's all. My life, I don't know. I'm going shopping with my friend and my mom tomorrow. Because my friend is going to New York with her boyfriend it's been like 2 years and a couple months, and she's gonna meet all of his cousins and aunts and uncles, and there's a wedding. One of the cousins getting married, so I'm gonna help her pick out a dress, and my mom has all these gift cards from her birthday party, so we're gonna help her find some stuff. And yeah, my life is really boring right now. Oh, on Friday I'm working 5 a.m. to 10:30 and then 4 to close. So that's cool. I need the monies. The monies. The monies. Also, I've been listening to Pussycat Dolls on, like, all day today, and I don't really know why. But Jai Ho, I mean, obviously I knew the song before, but I just really like that song, and I was just jamming today. Oh, and my nails! So here's what had happened. Here's what happened. I was at work, and there's this guy who comes in every day, so this regular, and we always try to get him to do the surveys. And so I was like, hey, you gonna do a survey for me? Okay, thanks. And I tried to make it really swift, so, okay, let me act this out. So here's what happens. Okay. Ah! Okay, so here's what happened. So I was like, wait, cheers. Okay, so pretend the counter's, like, up here. And I was like, I walked over, and I was like, hey, you gonna do a survey? Okay, thanks. And I spun around like this, and I went to grab the fridge, and with this hand. Yeah, I went, okay, thanks, and I spun, yeah, and then I grabbed the fridge, and my nail grab the fridge instead of, like, you know, my finger. Sorry, we're sitting down now. Okay. Instead of my... My dad just opened up... Oh my goodness, you guys! I get scared so easily. Okay, I, like, turned around and my dad was, like... His face was in between the blinds of that window. That window. His face was just there, and he was just staring. That was so scary. Okay, anyway, they can probably hear me, and that was... Point is... Oh, this is longer than 5 minutes, sorry. Okay, but... So, the point is, so my nail caught on it, and I felt it rip, and I was like, no, maybe it was just the nail polish, but no, it was the nail, and it was just, it's gone. There was no hope for it. So I had to trim all my nails. I had to trim all my nails. I know they don't look short to you, but they were long, like, clack, 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 and they were just beautiful, and next week, Olivia and I were going to go and get French tips painted on, because that's all we've ever wanted to do, and I haven't gotten acrylics for, like, since last summer. And I don't want to ever get acrylics again because, you know, they mess up your nails. Anyway. Oh, and awkward moment at work. It was so embarrassing. I was talking to this, I was getting his coffee, and I was telling him a story. And then I handed him his coffee, and he just walked away, and I was mid-sentence, and it was so embarrassing, and my coworker wouldn't stop laughing at me, and then I started crying because I was just so embarrassed. And I know I'm an awkward person, and I know I embarrass myself a lot, but I was just so embarrassed. I don't know why. I started crying, and then my boss was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I don't know." It was just so embarrassing. And then she's like, "Well, screw that guy." She's really Minnesotan, and she was like, "Well, you can screw that guy and just forget about him. You don't have to be nice to him anymore." And I was like, "Okay, that works for me." Anyway. Oh, I'm doing a video. I'm doing a vlog. Telling you. Can a person get some privacy in this world? Obviously not. Anyway. Also, I never showed you guys our patio. We're gonna look at it tonight. Okay, so I don't really know if you'll be able to see it. We'll have to get really close to everything. But, okay. So, we have... Wait. Okay. Well, they're better from this angle. Okay. So, you can't even see them. You know what? Forget it. I'll just show those later. I'm trying to think of things that are interesting in my life to talk about, and there's just not. Anyway. Yeah, that's all. Oh, and I'm really glad I found my swimsuit, because I took those progress pictures, and it just kind of, I mean, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, 100% turnaround, but, I mean, I could see a change, and I'm like, wow, I'm doing something right. And I still haven't been in to see a specialist, and I called today, and I'm like, can someone get me in to see this special lady? And the nurse was like, well, I can get you in October, maybe November. I'm like, I thought this was an emergency. Like, I am broken, okay? So, hopefully the doctor will call me tomorrow and get something figured out. I guess that's all. I don't know. I'm really excited about my glittery Sperry's. I feel fancy when I wear them. Do you ever, like, okay, this is all really weird, but I had, like, sometimes when I do certain things, like, if I wear, oh, I'm not wearing them. When I wear certain earrings or, like, something specific, I feel like I'm really rich, even though I'm so not. I don't know. Like, when I wear my Sperry's, I'm like, wow. I feel like I got some monies. Some monies in my pocket. I guess that's all. Also, I was having a really good hair day, and I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pictures of my hair, and none of them really turned out the way I wanted them to. It's gonna be like a 10-minute video, and honestly, if you guys don't watch the whole thing, I want you, yeah. I'm so cool, right? I'm the coolest. The coolest. Oh, and The Boy Is Mine is stuck in my head now. By Brandy and Monica, isn't it, right? Yeah. Have you seen True Hollywood Story, Brandy? Oh, her life was a mess. She was all like, America's sweetheart, and then she was all like, shacking up, and then was all like, baby, and then she's like, I'm married, but I'm really not, and whew, drama for your mama. What else? Oh, these are hood rats. Okay, well, not really hood rats, but these 3 girls I went to high school with, I graduated with them. The one just got her GED in May, which I'm not saying that it's bad to get your GED, like, props for getting it, but you can't go around talking smack about other people and their life choices when you make poor life choices yourself. Like, these 3 girls spent all of high school just smoking weed and skipping class, and the one girl lives across the street from the high school, so and her parents would just let people go over there and drink and smoke all the time. Anyway, it's a hot mess. Sorry that it's dark and shadowy. I'm not trying to be creepy. But I'm trying to get comfortable on this. You guys. The things I do for you. Okay. But anyway, so I was at TSW, and I was trying on shoes, and then someone tried to walk past me. I was like, oh, sorry. My stuff was in the way. And then she's like, oh, no, you're fine. And then I looked up, and it was these 3 girls I graduated with. And I'm like, oh. And they were, like, these were, like, bully-type girls. Like, they were not nice in junior high. They were not nice in high school. And then the one looked at me and then started whispering. And then the other girl stared at me and just started laughing hysterically. And the other one's like, I want to get in on the joke. And then they were all laughing at me about something. I'm just like, whatever, screw you. Because when I'm famous, I'm not going to thank you. And it was just really awkward. And they kept, like, being where I was and like, whispering and laughing. And it was just, like, we're 20 years old. Okay, can we... Let's get on the mature train, alright? Anyway, it was just dumb. I don't really know why I told you that. Why am I even doing this video? Because I like to talk. Oh, I'm singing at church on Sunday. It's my last Sunday before I go back to school, and I'm doing the response song. Or offering, I don't remember. I think I'm doing response. Anyway, so it's going to be cool. My mom's going to record it, and I'm going to wear my Liberian dress. Because I feel bad because they were in Liberia, and they brought it back from, well, they brought, like, my dad and brother a shirt, and me and my mom dresses and head wraps. And I've only worn it, like, twice, and I feel really bad, because Mother, who's the grandmother, she's really old, and kind of, like, not always lucid, but I know she knows that I have it, and so I'm gonna wear it, and then do my little solo, and then she'll be like, oh. Anyway, I really like my church. Did you guys know that my church is all Liberians and Nigerians? Except for us, and, like, the white pastor and his family? Because it's in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, and Brooklyn Park has the highest Liberian population outside of the actual country. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, anyway. Also, in my summer school class, there was this lady from Cameroon, and I forget, she ran into some other lady from Cameroon, and I guess the lady was like, are you Liberian? She's like, no, I'm from Cameroon. She's like, oh, me too, da-da. And she said that everyone in Africa is scared of Liberians, or Nigerians. I don't remember which one she said, but I think it's Nigerians? One of the two, might be Nigerians. Anyway, the point is, because they're really smart, like, they're really cunning, and I guess she said, like, you are talking to them, and, they are nice and friendly, and then they walk away, and, an hour later you realize you don't have your wallet, you don't have your purse, because they steal it from you, because they are smart, they are so smart, they're smart. I think she said Nigerians, and she said that it's because, like, but then she said that everywhere in Africa, like, if Nigeria builds a new building, then every other country will model their buildings after that one, and stuff like that, or, like, they dress the way Nigerians dress. Anyway, but it's weird because my church has all these Nigerians, and they're so nice, so, anyway, but she said that's how they get you, so she told me to make sure I always watch my stuff. It was funny. She's kind of older. She's maybe, like, 40-some. Anyway, that's all, and, sorry. Sorry. Can't really breathe and swallow at the same time. It doesn't work. I'm gonna go watch Grey's Anatomy now. That's all. Hey, the way the light's going, well, I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of looks like I'm standing in front of a fireplace. But I'm not. What am I doing? Okay, I'm done. I'm done. This video is about too long, but you guys better watch the whole thing. I'm gonna be real hurt. And that's all. Okay, bye.